What is the main thing you want to get over about all of this?
Look, it's just the fact that there's a major transition that goes on in a friendship, I guess the life of a friendship, when people in that friendship group start having children. And I wrote a column about this on my website, shesaid.com, and it's gone absolutely ballistic. I've had so many people calling me and asking me about it. Some people are very irate and angry, and a lot of people have actually been contacting me to say that they really relate to my sentiment. And my sentiment just is, as a child-free person, I've witnessed my girlfriends all go on to become mothers, and it's really been like a joy to see that happen, but also a grieving process, because it's honestly the death of a friendship.
Can I just ask, Nadia, you said you're child-free. Is that by choice?
I'm child-free by choice, yeah, and it's something that I've, really made a decision about when I was very young, and always known that. And I've always known that my friends were going to go on to have children. So I have some friends that are mums, and I have some friends that are also child-free by choice, like me.
When would you say people start to become baby bores? You said, these are good friends of yours, you're happy for them, you've chosen not to have children, but you're happy for them that they've chosen to have children, and you're prepared to listen for a certain amount of time to the baby talk. When, for you, does it become boring?
I think you can compare it to anyone that's talking obsessively about anything. So we all know, the friend who started a new vegan diet, or they're starting a new particular gym craze, or they've got a new romantic love interest, and that is all they talk about. And you do get to a stage where you have to quite politely say to that person, we need to move on and start talking about something else now. But there's so much stigma around motherhood, and specifically around, saying anything that would be seen as saying something ill of children, that we don't say it, and we do just listen to our friends waffle on. And I think it's normal when someone's become a new parent. Of course, they're going to want to talk about that a lot. But when it's going on for months and months, it's going to affect the friendship. How could it not?
How could it not? Right, calls are coming in. Here's Lucy, first of all. Lucy disagrees with you, Nadia, I have to say. Lucy, you're through to Nadia.
Good morning.
Morning.
Yeah, in my experience... Hiya, okay. In my experience, I've become a mum. My little boy's 10 months old, and I've not lost any of my friends. And I think I'm in the same situation as you. I've got friends who don't want children by choice. I've got friends who do have children. I have friends who don't have them at the moment but will. And I've not really lost any of them. And I think even the ones who don't want children, they're genuinely interested to hear about my little boy. I'll talk about him as much as they kind of allow me to and want me to. But at the end of the day, when I see those friends, I still enjoy a bit of me time, and I don't always want to talk about babies. So I think it's about balance.
How would you feel, Lucy, if one of them did say, "Oh, can you stop going on about your baby? Don't really care." How offended would you be?
I wouldn't be offended. My friendship's looking strong enough to the point where I'm not overly. We have such strong friendships to be like, oh, have I spoken about him so much? I'm sorry. What's going on with you? And I think it's such a big change when you do have a child that, yeah, you can get caught up in it, but you need to have those strengths and friendships that they have the confidence to tell you, do you want to stop talking now? Let's talk about me. And I'll be like, oh, God, OK.
Nadia, Lucy's saying she hasn't lost friends, Lucy, but you have, haven't you? You say you literally have had to end friendships with people.
Yeah, I was going to say, Lucy, to me, Lucy, you sound like a unicorn mum, and that's great. But I think the majority of mums do have trouble doing what Lucy's talking about and really balancing it out. It does become, most of my girlfriends that have gone on to become parents, it's really become not so much a part of their identity as it's become their entire identity. And so I think that's really nice that Lucy's actually saying that she's happy to have her friends say to her, oh, am I talking about my boy too much now? And of course you're going to want to talk about it as a mum, but it's when it's becoming really relentless. Particularly for myself and other child-free women by choice, we don't understand the process of breastfeeding. We don't know what nappy changing or any of these things are like for the most part. So it's very hard for us to have anything to really contribute to the conversation. And I think that's really the message that I was wanting to get across in the column, was that in order for a friendship to survive a baby coming along, there really needs to be sacrifice from both parties. And I think socially we do tend to think it's the child-free woman who should be making all the sacrifices. But really both mums should. Very similar to what Lucy's saying she's doing. You know, I think it sounds like Lucy's, you know, I'd love to be friends with her, but that's not been my experience.
Okay, Lucy.
Can I just ask, what's a unicorn mum, by the way?
A mum who is like somehow miraculously juggling it all, like social life and, you know, her career and just her baby and being a good mum. Because I think that's the other thing which we tend to be a little bit in denial about as women, is because we're always told we can do it all, we can have it all. And I don't think that's realistic. I actually think that's just a really problematic, damaging lie that we tell women. And so women believe I can be the best mum and I can also be the best friend. And it's not doable. If someone is not having a give and take in the communication, then absolutely, if you have a strong friendship, you should be able to call the other person out on it. And it doesn't have to be done in, you know, a nasty or mean way.
Nadia, thank you. Nadia Bokody, you're very thought-provoking first thing in the morning or last thing at night, whatever time it is with you anyway. Lovely talking to you. Come on
Thank
again.
you.
Talk to us again and start another row
Yes.
some other day.
I have lots of controversial opinions.
Oh, we love
We
it.
like
We love it. You're my sort of woman. Thank you very much indeed, Nadia.